Just really upsets people at work. I love it.
You gonna get it?
Love your dad.
What's up, buddy?
Love your dad.
I have our RV at the house. I pulled that out of storage, brought it to our house in Illinois, and I'm going to drive it out here next week. That's why I brought the Volkswagen. The Volkswagen. So I'll leave the Volkswagen here, bring the truck and trailer back with me, and then Monday or Tuesday I'll drive the RV to work, head out here, and swap them out. And put the RV in the barn. Bump the heat up a little bit. Set a couple traps. Got one over here. Yeah, it looks like they cleaned that one out. Oh yeah, we got one. We got one trap on the ground. Oh, we got a mouse. Yep, oh, we got another one too. Two. So I brought some steel wool down because we got a hole. And I need to clog that hole up because I think that's where they're coming in from. So let's get this car unloaded. Then they gotta run into town. Started to clear the property with the tractor. I'm not happy with what I'm finding. First off, all this out here is all ruts, like a truck backed in and just dug it all up. Probably because they backed in and dumped all this. We may just burn it right here. That'll be a project for next weekend. There's another big pile over here. Really can't see it. And then all along the shop over there. Unbelievable. Yeah. I'm gonna have a little fire tonight. Nothing like a nice warm fire. Of course, it ain't too bad out here now. It's probably in the lower 30s. This is nice. in the camera, everything's... It's Sunday morning. I'm going to pack up and head in. I'm going to spend a little time with Melissa and her father. Y'all are probably wondering why you haven't seen Melissa inside these videos. Her working here at the house. And about 3 months ago, we decided to bring her father into the home and take care of him. He has Alzheimer's, dementia, and Sundowners. And the Sundowners is pretty intense at times. If y'all don't know about that, just Google it and you'll understand it. It's literally what it says. You know, Sundowners. When the sun starts to set, confusion sets in. It's kind of a long story, but the short end of it, you know, he was perfectly fine living a good, healthy life until he had an accident. Had severe head trauma. And with the trauma, it brought on the dementia and the Alzheimer's. Yeah, it's pretty... really makes you think about life. I mean, in general, you know. Here, this was a vibrant, healthy, active guy. I mean, he worked every single day. Get up, make his coffee, and go out and start a fire in his shop and work. That's all he knew how to do. When he retired, he built a shop behind his house and worked his land, and that's how the accident happened. He was working on his carport and took a fall. So with the Sundowners, you know, we from our house in Illinois to here in Indiana, it's a 2-hour drive. And that's with not having heavy traffic. If you get into traffic, it can run 3 hours. Well, we noticed that driving home was a trigger, and it would bring on the Sundowners. And it was difficult. I mean, we had several instances, and one of them we ended up in the hospital. You know, and it just, so to avoid that trigger, we stopped bringing him down here, and, you know, Melissa stays home and takes care of him. We're going to work through this and figure it out. I figure once we can get down here and spend some time, like not just 2 days at a shot, you know, where we could spend some actual time where he could be on the property and know where he's at and get settled in, then, you know, this is what we'd be doing. And with the weather changing, it's all affects the Sundowners. With the sun setting, you know, by 5 in the evening, that's all part of it. So when the weather breaks and we can actually get him out here and he can go out and enjoy the land, that's the big thing. Because when we were first coming out here, the weather was great. We had sun up until about 7, 8 o'clock at night, and we didn't have any issues. He'd walk this property, you know, tell me what I got to do, and point out stuff. But as soon as the sun starts setting sooner, is when we started experiencing these problems. This is all new to us. We never had to deal with it before. Melissa would take off work and go down there and spend, you know, 4 weeks at a time to help her sister out and take care of him. But it's all good. You know, we're blessed that we're able to do this for him. We've seen a big improvement already, just with him being up here and getting good food. The doctors are Melissa makes sure that we got him in, and he's seeing the same team that I've been seeing, and just having love around him 24/7 is a big improvement. Nothing, you know, bad about where he was at. It just, you know, he sat in front of his TV the whole time. And that was kind of his daily routine. You know, being up here, she's got him out running around, grocery shopping. He comes out in the my garage when I'm working in the evening. It just a different atmosphere, I think, brought it about. So I didn't get too much done this weekend. I did a little work with the tractor and found some issues with the tractor. One of them is the hydraulic on the driver's side. It actually blew the seal on it and blew all the fluid out. I lost use of the bucket, so I got that apart. I'm going to bring it home with me because I don't have tools out here to do that, and I'm going to fix that. We'll be out next weekend. My daughter Crystal's coming out with her friend Scott and his son, and we're going to remove this ceiling. We're going to attempt to remove this ceiling. She's got an insulation vacuum that will remove all the insulation up in the attic, and then we're going to take the ceiling down. It'll be interesting and dirty. Thank you for hanging around, following us. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Like this video if you did. Leave me a comment below. Questions. I like comments and questions. God bless everybody. Thank you. Maybe I gotta trim this thing. Nah. I want to get it down to about here where I can take and braid it. This really upsets people at work. I love it.